It's tea time.
Hey guys, this is the Ryan Potok's Golf Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Potok. Now this is a podcast where we introduce the business side of golf. So if this interests you, stay tuned for the episode. Hey guys, today is the 25th of February. So yesterday was an intense day. I actually was a little bit sick, I believe. So I was a little bit out of it. Really hit me around 2 o'clock. Feeling a lot better, feeling a lot more confident about everything. And just want to give you guys the daily update. So first off, I want to say I realized the first two vlogs I put out there, I was using my Zoom account, and Zoom, the audio was kind of crappy. The visual effects were pretty crappy. The last vlog you guys saw was over my cell phone, which is what's going on here too. And it's a lot better. So I just want to say, first off, I apologize for the bad quality of the first two, but we're constantly learning and constantly getting better. So on top of that, what's the update with the golf course? So the biggest thing to talk about is the SBA 7A loan program. We have yet to hear an approval status from them. They're reviewing it supposedly, but there's no updates on, hey, you're approved, let's move forward to the closing. So we're kind of nervous about that. We're trying to figure out all the ins and outs. How can we get them to approve it faster? Everything else is good to go minus this loan section. So I've been trying to research numbers to call. I contact the Northeast PA Alliance number, who's working with us, to see if they can push the ball around a little bit more. But that's the biggest hurdle. So SBA 504 was a lot faster. And let me take a step back. There's different SBA loan programs. The 504 program is for lending on excess land, and the 7A program is for doing like businesses, like the business operations. So being a golf course, we have an SBA 504 program, which handles most of the real estate, and then we have the SBA 7A program, which handles the tangible assets within the business. So those two loans are coming together to help us close this, plus a bank loan. So we got the 504 approved really, really quick, but the 7A is taking a long time, and the Northeast PA Alliance guys, I don't know what's going on, because it's the same department in a sense, same group, just different departments. And if one got approved really quick, why is this smaller loan taking forever? So we're not sure what's going on, what kind of governmental things are going on in the background delaying it, but that's the update. So I'm still pushing to see if we can get us the answers so we can close by Friday. Other than that, one of the things that crossed my mind from yesterday was, okay, now that we've got people working in place, we got Friday figured out, I'm figuring out who's going to work every day, specific days, specific times. Well, how do you pay your employees? I've got the number for the payroll services to contact them and figure out what do I got to do to get it started. But I have no idea how to begin even paying these people. So I was looking into that to figure out what we need to do. On top of that, we had to go. I'm bringing in two investors. They're two friends who want to be involved in this. They're investor friends. They're friends who do real estate with me, and we're similarly educated in all of this. And they're going to help me close on this deal. So what does that entail? We can't bring them in at this point because the loans are already so far along that it'll cause things to go back into underwriting and shift things along. But what we're going to do is, it's called a demand note. Pretty much it's a loan. They're lending money to me at 4% interest, and I am then going to convert that into equity post-closing. So they're giving me money to help me close, but then after closing, they'll come in as a small percent owner. So we're working on that as well. Got the investors to start signing those. Got the wires in the works of being transferred in. And Oh, the other thing that's going on is today, a deal like this, you got to have a certificate of occupancy figured out. So what that involves is just another inspection. They walk around, make sure there's no hazards and things like that. It's pretty common in commercial businesses, we kind of got that late in the game here. But that's a pretty quick turnaround. We had to go to Scott Township and file a permit to get that going, and they were pretty responsive within a week of getting a guy out there. So that's pretty good. On top of that, I needed to get the pole barn started, because the pole barn is going to take up to 6 weeks max to be built potentially, and I want to get the ball going a lot faster. So I had to go meet the Pioneer. It's called Pioneer Pole Barns. I had to go meet them out there and sign some paperwork and figure out the design. So I got that going as well. So that was one of the newest things. And we're going to be using ROI by Design. They are a interior and exterior design group that helps us with plans and get the specs and all that. So then we can go take that to a contractor saying, this is the exact design we want to do. We're working with them, but we're waiting for post-closing to start that process. So we got a lot of little things moving around, trying to get the pole barn started, because once that's started, then we can get the design group in there, and then we can get the interior and exterior work done. So it's a scheduling thing, trying to figure out all that, and then trying to figure out all of the moving parts with scheduling and getting the employees started. So hopefully we don't have to push the closing due to this SBA 7A program delaying us. But yeah, I'll keep you in the loop with where that goes. So stay tuned till tomorrow. Hopefully there's more updates.